Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. It's Clay and Cindy from Clay's Collections. We should call it Clay and Cindy's Collections nowadays, shouldn't we?
C&C.
Anyway, yes, C&C, the C&C Collections. Anyway, welcome to our channel. We have a Goodwill bins haul for you today. We found some great stuff, better than I expected actually on some of it. Cindy found some great stuff for personal use. And our main reason we went, Cindy will explain that in a little bit when she shows some stuff. But yeah, that was our main reason for going to the bins, but we just happened to find some.
It was my fault.
That's right. Cindy's fault we had to go to the bins. Not at all. We both love going to the bins and have a good time there. So anyway, so let's just get right into this. This was kind of there's several categories down at the Pink Elephant, and if you're not familiar, the Pink Elephant is the antique store where I have a booth. There's several categories of items that I do really well with, that I consistently sell. Books, obviously, vintage hankies, and scarves. Do really well with women's scarves. So I'm always looking for them, and I found this, I believe, is a hanky. It's too small for a scarf, but it is a Hannah Moray. These actually are $20 to $25 hankies.
Nice.
Yeah, I was really surprised. I was not expecting that. But they always have this butterfly, kind of have a butterfly theme on their products, from what I understand. I may be wrong, and you guys may know a whole lot more than I do. Now, this was a scarf I saw. It was beautiful. I loved it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's very soft pink coloring with the chrysanthemums on it. It does have a label. I never heard of the brand. It's an Asian label with Asian characters. I don't know if it's Chinese, Japanese, Korean, or whatever. But so yeah. So those were two. Those will go down to the Pink Elephant. And let's see. Found a Sloan's liniment bottle. Again, bottles do okay for me down at the Pink Elephant. We have bottle collectors come in looking for stuff. And then speaking of bottles, the other thing,
He's so cute.
it's this little guy. His name is Pierre. He's a wine guy. I'm suddenly drawing a blank.
Pierre Cardin?
No. It's the term for a wine connoisseur. Anyway, he's a wine bottle opener, made in Italy. They go for $25 to $50 on eBay. Silver-plated little guy. I didn't realize that.
Oh, maybe we won't keep him.
Oh, there he is, right there. Sommelier. That French word that I can't pronounce. Anyway.
We did pick it up because we need one, but maybe we'll sell that and get a cheaper one.
Gonna say. And Mom, you can correct my French. Please do. You need to teach me French. The other thing we found, Cindy picked up a box. The other half is over there. It's got jewelry in it. But when we opened it up, it was actually in a baggie. And she rattled it and it shook and it sounded like jewelry. So we're like, okay, we just threw it in the cart. So when we got home, we took a look at it, and there's two pocket watches in here. There's this beautiful gold pocket watch with a train on it. And then there's this silver and gold toned. Now the silver and gold toned one is just an inexpensive brand, Japanese movement. And so it's like $10 to $15 if it works. I don't know if it does. But this particular one, this gold toned one, is a Swiss made watch. And these go from $50 to several $100 depending upon the watch. This one does happen to be engraved, which always affects the value in a negative sense. It says, "With love, forever and ever, Mary," which is sweet. So I don't know if this one works or not. I'm probably just going to lot up I have a number of other individual pocket watches. We'll just probably get rid of all of them in a lot. Your turn. We take turns. We've learned to share. Cindy said it's something that we learned in kindergarten. Some people didn't.
So in this, the pocket watches were all in here. And so what else came out of it was this really cool cross. I love how ornate it is. You could make it into an ornament or piece of jewelry. And then this one, another cross. It's probably a necklace. It says on the back of it,
It was engraved, and it's
Oh.
1955 is when it was. It's hard
Oh,
to
it says
tell.
Christ is counting on you. And then it's inscribed with Joe, and then some other things with numbers that I can't read on it. But
Yeah, so it's probably like a confirmation cross or
that
something.
could be. And this TSG, I'm not sure what that means on the back of it, but again, it's just another necklace thing you could put on a necklace. Pendant, yeah. Oops.
Thank you.
And another gold cross that came on a chain. Quite a long chain, so that's more practical. And then a little gold chain with a dove on it. And these aren't like gold, they're just gold colored. This I thought was really cool because it's a, pick it up, a little arrowhead. You can make that into a necklace.
Mm-hmm.
And this one I wasn't quite sure what the ram had.
It's the zodiac sign.
Oh, that's right, it's a zodiac. And that you could do a necklace as well with. And this one says, it's an interesting pin. On the back of it, it's engraved, I am Lutheran. It's a really ornate, unique silver ring.
Yeah, and I think there's 3 rings in here, and I think they were all artisan made because they're not highly refined. They're rather crude.
Yeah.
So whether,
That makes sense.
you know, the prior owners made them or whether they knew somebody who was a metalsmith or something. But yeah, they're nothing fancy, but they're kind of cool because they've got that.
And then one more ring
Artisan
with
touch.
the actual cross on it. So, I mean, and this is where the pocket watches came out of.
Yeah.
So it was somebody's collection that was really nice to go through. It was fun.
Yeah. So we spent a total of $31 today with all of this stuff. So already we're in the money with just the watches, not to mention the other things. I saw this plastic case and I was like, oh, it's just an old plastic case. But then I noticed on the spine, it's for baseball cards.
Oh,
So
I didn't catch that either.
Yeah, it's a vintage baseball card holder. And so you can
Cute.
have them in there. And I thought with, down at the Pink Elephant, people are collecting baseball cards. They like vintage things to store them in. So I thought that could be a good mix. What else you got over there, dear?
Oh, I found this. It was so fun. Okay. It's a little pouch with airmail on it. And when you open it up, it's a little pill container. So you can take all your supplements or your pills on a little weekly tour. When I go to my conventions and stuff for my health and wellness business, I thought, oh, this is going to be perfect. And if you choose not to use it, you can just have a little pouch then. So
Yeah, store your pencils in.
yeah, right. So anyway, I just thought that was adorable. That one's staying with me.
Could be your pencil case.
It could be.
All right, so then I found a few books. I only found 4. One of them is Berlin's story. It's actually a diary. It's called Berlin Diary. Sorry, not story. And the guy kept track of it's basically his diary from 1934 through 41.
Oh, wow.
While he was living in Berlin. So that's not this. Yeah, that's a different one than the other guy. Then I found this Kimball's English Grammar. Oh yeah, there's the Goodwill receipt. This is an old textbook from Yonkers, New York. It's where this textbook was in the school, and this is, I think, 1912. Yep.
And what was the subject? Oh, English.
English.
Got it.
Yeah. And then little golden book, Porky Pig and Bugs Bunny. But then I also found Elmer the Dog, which in and of itself, this book is, a couple dollars. But that's right, it's autographed. Found another autographed book at the bins. And here's what I love about it. He drew a picture of a dog with his signature. It's really fun. He goes, "May life be woof woof wonderful." That's a great way to put that in there.
So we did find another bag of jewelry. It's just a lot of it's just little costume jewelry, but I just thought this was so cool because it's a copper bracelet and it's really got some neat designs on it. And it's just all copper inside, but it can adjust for your wrist. But anyway, I think that was the coolest thing out of the
Yeah.
lot bag
And
there.
it's been a long time since we found jewelry at the bins, other than like one or two pieces just loose. They've just not been putting it out. They've not been putting out a lot of great stuff lately.
And then I have a bullet that I make my protein shakes with every morning. And the cutter, the blender of it, is the hardest, is what wears out on it because you chop up all your ice cubes or vegetables in it. And so I found this and I was like, yes, because otherwise if you have to buy these separately, oh my gosh, they're so expensive. So I was like, yay.
Yeah, we've found like 3 or 4 of them at the bins now. We just keep replacing them going to the bins.
I know. So I was like, yes, I got another one. So I was so happy about that.
So this was one of the first things Cindy found when we got there. It's called a Rolls razor. I have no idea really how it works, but it's in the box.
You roll it.
Yeah, but I did find too that it's the one piece is broken in it. There's this. It's got the knife sharpening, the blade sharpening section here, and it's cracked across the middle there, probably just from being stored for
so
years.
Old.
Yeah, exactly. It's from the
Can you show me
1920s,
what's
so it's
inside?
like 100 years old. So it's got that. There's no instructions, so I don't know what they mean by rolling razor, but it's kind of interesting.
I like the case.
Yeah, it's a cool case. So I'll have to watch a video and see how to use that little guy. What else? So, oh, and then I found in one of the bins, we kind of went separate ways when we were there. Little mouse, Christmas mouse ornament. And then I found, this one's really cool. It's a paper mache.
She definitely looks
Girl.
vintage. Yeah.
I don't know if she was originally on something. She's got a little hole in her butt. You know, if she was stuck like on a sled or something. Don't really know. She's wearing skis though, so she probably wouldn't be on the sled. Anyway, I'm just making stuff up as I go. But I thought she was kind of cute. And then one of these flocked. What is he? He's a snowman. That's what he is. Yes. Made in Japan. He's got the Japan label on his back. So these we sell at the Pink Elephant for, you know, $6 to $10, depending upon condition. Yeah, he had a bent candy cane. And then I found this one. It's napkin holder in the package. Little bear, made in Taiwan. This is a cute little thing. That was the Christmas. Oh, one more. Little plastic Christmas mouse. He's adorable. So.
We went to Goodwill. It was my fault because we needed to find more of these little, what I call them, cinch backpacks that we use to fill up with different things for the homeless. And our Bible study group is getting together and putting like 15 of them together to distribute throughout the families and so to give away. And so in the meantime, with finding our cinch bags we needed, I also found about 12 of these restaurant things, and they've got spoon, fork, knife, napkin, salt and pepper in them. And because they're all hygienically sealed, I thought that would be perfect to add to our little backpacks for people living on the streets that might need silverware now and then. So that was fun to find those. And then this was my most favorite bag to find. It's one of those fun bags that you can put your own pictures, advertisements, whatever on, and you make the bag your own. You can put all family photos if you want. And so anyway, I was super excited to find a brand new one of these for my personal use.
Sweet. All right. So I found these. They're brass duck bookends. And of course, you know, I'm trying to stick with the book theme down at the Pink Elephant. So I'm picking up bookends when I find them. Sometimes they're hard to find. But these little guys go for $25 to $40 for the pair of these guys as well. And they're in great shape. A lot of times the brass will be deteriorating, but these are in great shape. So
Do they quack?
no, those don't quack.
Oh, okay. Just
Sorry.
Just wondering.
Yeah. And then the last thing I found was this wooden turned, you know, a candle votive holder, and it is signed on the bottom. Can't read the signature, but I'll have to spend some time trying to find it. But we sell a lot of this kind of stuff, artisan made stuff down at the Pink Elephant as well.
Cool.
So I thought that would do well.
I was super excited. My one nephew who's 11, absolutely loves Legos, and so found 4 different little Lego men. He doesn't have as many men as he does other Legos, so he always asks me to, when I find little men, to pick them up for him. So I found 4 of those. And this I just thought was absolutely adorable. Any Lego fans out there? Okay, this has got, they're extra tiny. They're like micro Legos. And there's 128 little Legos in there. And guess what? When you're done putting it together, you get an ant. I just thought that was adorable. He's going to flip when he gets this.
That's too fun.
So that was my fun find.
Did we
A
kind of go
Lego
through it?
ant, I think
Oh, we
so.
picked up a couple. Oh, I didn't show. I did find. Oops.
Oh, okay.
I found a Longaberger basket. This one is from '95, and it's got the triple divider in the middle of it.
Oh, yeah.
So that was kind of nice. And I found a Longaberger liner. And again, Longaberger baskets we sell at the Pink Elephant as well.
And then I
These are
got
pretty good.
2 apple baskets. I love collecting baskets like this. We put gifts in them, make popcorn movie baskets out of them. I do a lot of fruit baskets to give away. So anyway, to get these for basically nothing, it's always nice to pick those up too. So a lot of personal as well as stuff to sell and gifts to give. So
All right.
it was a very successful day for us.
That's what we found on our fun little trip to the Goodwill Bins. Thank you guys for watching. Catch you next time.